Hello everybody, I'm Matt Williamson and you are watching Pop Goes the 60s. Today I'm going to talk about some new music, something I very seldom do on this channel. I typically talk about my disappointment in mainstream music of today, and there's quite a lot of wonderful music being made out there. You just are not going to find it in the mainstream. And I've thought about doing a video on some of the newer music I listen to, but I haven't decided yet. I'm sticking with the 60s stuff. But today, I'm going to talk about Jem Records. And Jem Records was a label that was around 1970 to the late 80s, and was resurrected recently in 2013 as Jem Recordings. And through friends I've made here on YouTube, one of those is the venerable Matthew Street. And I'm sure many of you know Matt Street. He's got a great channel, and he and I have gotten to know each other over the years, and we've traded some things back and forth. And through Matthew Street, he's the one that introduced me to a couple albums I'm going to show you here by Jem Records. The three that I've got: Jem Records Celebrates John Lennon, Pete Townshend, and Jagger Richards. And when I got these, I thought, well, who are the bands on here? So these are newer bands. So let me just call out a few of the band names. The Midnight Callers, the Airport 77s, the Weeklings, the Gold Needles. Did I mention the Gripweeds? Let's see who else. The Anderson Council, Richard Barone. So these albums are, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 14 tracks per album, roughly speaking. And they're cover songs of their classic periods. So let me just talk about the John Lennon one first. So Jem Records Celebrates John Lennon. This is a mixture of Beatles songs and solo songs. So let me give you an idea of some of the songs here. The Word, Child of Nature, You Can't Do That, Just Like Starting Over, It Won't Be Long, I Call Your Name, Strawberry Fields. So I'm going to play you a couple of the songs on here because they did a couple interesting takes of songs that you normally wouldn't hear covers of.
I'm just a child of nature. I don't need much to set me free. Now that I know what I feel must be right, I'm here to show everybody the light. Say the word and you'll be free. She tastes as my golden light. She coming from out of the land. What a shame Mary Jane had a pain at the party.
So I really liked that copy of, or that cover of What's the New Mary Jane. The Beatles version of that outtake from the White Album sessions, that sucks. I just hate that. And it's like, okay, we get what you're doing, John, but that's just not very listenable. There's a little bit of a melody there, and these guys who did that, the Weeklings, they did a really nice job of making that into something. And, I guess the Beatles could have done that, but obviously they didn't. So let's move over to Jagger Richards here. Now, this album I've listened to quite a bit. Let me give you the song rundown here. We got Jumpin' Jack Flash, Citadel, Dandelion, Tell Me, Too Tight, Ruby Tuesday, Star Star. So a good mix of 60s psychedelic era.
But don't stop, honey, don't stop. Don't stop, baby. We don't care if you hurry. Lock the doors around me. Locked it in our minds 'cause we love you.
All of this has that very strong power pop sound, clean and fun. And one of the things that I've done, and I've taken the time to listen to these several times over the last couple months, and my wife and I play them while we're cooking. So I've got a turntable downstairs, and we spin vinyl, and it's mostly her collection. So I brought these down, and I just wanted to get her reaction from these compilations, because they clearly sound like new recordings. They sound fresh. They sound like, some of today's performers of some of the more, perhaps, I hate to use the term indie style, but whatever term you want to use for today's music. And she really liked it. Let me talk about the Pete Townshend one here. So this is the one we listen to the most. So this is mostly Who songs. Baba O'Reilly, I'm Free, The Seeker, Glow Girl, Kids Are All Right, Marianne with the Shaky Hand, Let's See Action, a quick one. Let's see here. So a really good mix of songs by The Who, and this is the one for some reason. My wife said she really likes this one. And I don't think, couple of the songs she maybe heard before because they were hits by The Who, most she hadn't. So it made me think how cool some of these new versions were introducing those songs to people that were maybe fooled into thinking they were new songs. So I thought that was a very positive thing and a cool way to experience old music in a new way.
Ooh, can't explain. I'm feeling good now, yeah, but dizzy in the head, and I'm feeling blue. The things without reservation, we ain't getting no higher. All you wanted from me.
All right, so the liner notes on the back are kind of fun, and even Ken Womack provides liner notes on the John Lennon album here. Some of these bands are talked about on the back as well, so you get a little background on the bands. But it's a great way to be introduced to new bands as well. And Matthew Street has been following some of these bands, and I think that's how he became familiar with these releases. He also did an interview with somebody, I think, from Jem Records on his channel, so I'll link to that as well. So if you get a chance to check these out, I highly recommend them. And they're even great if, you know, people get sick of me playing old music all the time when they come over, like my friends and stuff. This is a kind of a way for me to play the old music, but it's got this fresh new sound. And they end up asking, what is that we're listening to? This is really cool. And when I hear somebody liking a song like Citadel, there was an obscure Stone song, and that really makes me happy. Same thing with some of these Lennon songs that you wouldn't think would be done as a cover, like Child of Nature or What's the New Mary Jane. Those are really nice little bonuses and gives us an idea how the Beatles could have maybe fleshed those out and had recorded them. So anyway, Jem Records, check them out. I'll leave some links below. And if you get a chance to listen to these online first, there's actually a Ray Davies one out there. There's a Brian Wilson, and I'm looking to get those. I haven't gotten those yet.
Hi, little girl, it's me. Don't you know who I am? I bet you see my friend laying across the river.
I'm sure there's more coming from Jem Records, so when you get a chance, check them out. Thanks for watching Pop Goes the 60s.
Please